Hi guys, today we are going to see how to program in Mastercam. When we double click the Mastercam, the this is the graphical interference of the Mastercam, and now we are going to create a program for a component. So we are just going to open a component, and this is the window. And pickup window, I will just select all the files. Step files. Okay, and go to where the file is located. For me, this is the component which we are seeing is top plane. Okay, see here. Okay, the one tip is the what the future we are seeing in top plane is going to be to machine. Okay, so we are going to in this I am not we are going to do machining on this area. So I want to do tilt the component, you mean rotate the component. So I'm just going for transform and selecting dynamic, because the dynamic gives 3D option, and select the component and in selection, and there will be an arrow normal. Okay, you just select it and how you want. I need 90-degree tilted. Okay, and I'm just going to view, see top and fit. See, this is my, if you have drawn in correct manner, it's not a problem in 2D software. Okay, just going for to do machining, we are going for machining machine, and in machine option there is a mill, lathe, mill, turn and etc. mill machine types. So I am going to mill type and selecting third axis milling. After the selection there will be it comes machine group 1, and when I double click the properties, it will comes around file, tool and stock setup, so tool setting and stock setup. So I double click the files and I will just give my define, you can define your own name for the group and program number which you aware about it. It should be in 4-digit number 10909, and my feed calculation is based on the material I select. And so my material selection is here, so it is in default is aluminum 2024, so I just leave it as it is, and I will go for toolpath for configuration. There should be ticked all the things. Okay, it will be helpful for you during your program generation. Okay, and next is sequence number. So sequence of number to be in of starting with the 10 and incremental to be 10, which means first line will be will be in 10, and next line will be in n20 by incrementing by 10 by 10 by 10. And this is the stock setup which is nearby tab. The stock plane we should not change, it will be as it is top. And the shape, there are 4 options for the cylindrical, which is used for turning. Now we are using rectangular because it is an aluminum bar, so I will select rectangular, and it does not have a raw material, so I just select a rectangular. And to select, you can either do select two corners or bounding box, or you can just do all entities for the shot. Okay, it will give total component sizes. So just I am adding the face stock, so it is for 250 to 52 mm, which is I am just added 2 mm stock. Okay, then select OK. Okay, it will take some time, and to visualize I am just see. Okay, it is a stock, and now we are going for machining. In that, it will automatically transfer to toolpath options. When the toolpath has a 2D, 3D, multi-axis stocks and utilities. In this, we are going for in 2D. We are going for face, which is a face mill operation. So after the face mill option, there will be a chaining. I will just, these are the things to give you select the pick the options. I will just select that area to machine, and after that this green tick, the green arrow, you just complete. And for ensuring the green tick, I just change the pocket, sorry, face, select once again the facing, and I will go for tool. There is a tool from, I will select the tool from tool library, which I will use filters, and I will go for face mail, and okay. Sorry, and 63, I'm selecting 63 cutter and giving name as roughing face. Okay, and if you want any specific speed feeds, you just do it here. Feed rate, spindle speed, see, you mean cutting surface area, and feed per tool, and plunge rate. I will just leave it as a default. Okay, and go for holder, and I will just select default. And the next thing is going for cut parameters. In the cut parameters, there are styles, the style which have 4 options: zigzag, one way, one pass, dynamic. So I will go with the zigzag, which is recommended for reducing the cycle time. It will be short cycle time. And after that, you just give auto angle and stock to live on floor, which is required. I need finishing pass to be in 0.5 mm. I need a stock. And after that, I will go for depth of cut. If you did not select the depth of cut, it will directly take a first total material, full total material at a time. So to reduce that, I will just give 1 mm. Okay, and top of the stock, I will just leave it as it is. It will be taken as from the system. And the next thing is foam position. From machine, you select the arc, filter, and the tolerance. You don't have to do anything. You just go for next for plane, and you have in this area, it is a work coordinate system, which you are selecting area to be done. Now the point you are going to take is a origin, you mean in offset. Okay, so if you see, I will show you. Okay, I selected here. So this is the my work coordinate system for all the operations, and this is the operation which you are going to take. If you want to run the program in correct manner, you have to do this point. You have to select that offset point at this location or to this location for 100% of correct programming. And I will do for the tools plane and the component construction plane the same, and go for coolant and flood on with, and through coolant on and with, and that's all done. Okay, go on, see here. Okay, but it is a lead in and lead out are very too high, so to shorten that, I will just go to cut and exit, will reduce to 5 mm, and approach distance also 5 mm. Okay, and the overlap can be 50 percentage, and it can be 25 percentage overlap across, which it is called overlap across. And give this option regenerate all dirty operation. That means where the toolpath is in red into, it is called dirty operations. And if you do this, see, the length of that toolpath is reduced. And in Mastercam, there is a shortcut for generating. And again, you want to do this for this operation, I just copy this and paste. Just go for, because I will use same cutter for the finishing pass, and just go for that and copy and paste, and I will just double click the parameter. If you see here, it will be the appear, and go to cut parameter and select 0. Give on stock to leave on the floor to be 0. It is a final pass. And to ensure that, sorry, I will just give finish that command. Okay, and regenerate all the dirty operation. That's all. So now you see there is a 2 toolpaths. That's it, and this facing operation is completed. And see, okay, now we are going to do inner profile machining. For that, select contour in that, and just select that face, sorry, not the face or line, you can do whatever. Okay, just thing and done. To ensure that whether the auto that generation will be in inside or outside of that component, select the here from toolpath type, you select contour, and you once again, to ensure that chain geometry, select that arrow, and you have to select this solid chain, the arrow, green color arrow, which shows that where the program will be generated, you mean the toolpath will be generated. In that, the arrow is followed towards right and right side, and but the another one small arrow is towards outside. So I will just go to the solid chain and right click and change the chain. Okay, so when the arrow is inside, okay, the program will be generated towards on this inner profile. Okay, and now next go to tool, and in that I'm just going to create the tool which is not in the library. So going for high feed mill. Okay, and I just doing my customization. 6 150, and the cutting length will be 15 mm, and tool tip is 0, and upper is this upper tapper angle will be, it is a general thing, so I'm just giving 0.000. Okay, and the lower angle will be 0.4, upper angle is 0. Okay, 30, solder length is 30, and it is 24, and 24 I will just go with 40. Okay, next I will select the auto calculation, click recalculate the speeds and feeds for it will be done by Mastercam AI. So I will just leave it to Mastercam and finish. The tool has been generated, and the thing is inner profile roughing. Okay, then go to next. For holder, I will just leave the holder as default, but I need only 70 mm for tool projection. Okay, because it is a 40 mm only the depth it is going to do machining, so I just giving 70 mm. And when it comes to cut projection, sorry, cut parameters, we are going to set as 0.5 as a roughing, sorry, finishing stock, and in both the areas. And depth of cut I am just selecting, and maximum rough step is 2 mm I am selecting, because as it is an aluminum, it will be cutting of material removal will be withstand that 2 mm. Okay, now we are going for that arc. Okay, it is a lead in and lead out, just entry point and use exit point. and not breakthrough tabs, and just going for linking parameters. In the linking parameters I will select top of the stock and select here and give depth, it is a -40. So and the home position will be taken from machine and arc, and that's what want you just go. And in that if plane WCS, we have to ensure that the top one, which first operation we have used for specific, which we have in first operation we have set up that same work coordinate system to be used. Okay, and go for coolant and on and width and through coolant to be on and width. Okay, this is the tool path which is generated, if you see here in that blue line. Okay, and to copy it for finishing first, I will just copy and paste. Okay, just go to parameter, double click the parameters, go to tool and finishing. We will select 0, leave stock to leave on the side wall, which the wall means side. Okay, so I will just click 0. For on floors I will also select 0. That's it. And to regenerate, that's all. Operation is completed. Okay, now you are going to see how we have generated. I'll just go for verify. Okay, it is a stock, and we can see this is the initial stock. Okay, and let's see this. See, there is a rib on both sides. So to eliminate this, I'll just go to select the parameter and lead in lead out. I will just increase to 20 to 20. Sorry, we can select it as 30. Okay, the same will be carried on this by pressing this arrow. And length also I'm just increasing to 28, so it will be same 28. Okay, okay, we can see by here. And this, it will be show you where are the orange color shows where are the tool paths, tool is going to do tool path. Okay, yeah, okay, and let's delete this tool path, just copy and paste once again, and same thing at the depth of cut, and I'm going to tool, changing as finishing and cut as it as 0. Okay, now we are going to verify that by simulation. This is the simulation window. In this I will just Okay, types. I'm just enabling collision checking and show the edges, color loop to identify and remove the chips. Okay. Okay. See, all the areas has been the machine is carrying. Okay. Because it takes, so if your graphics card is good, it will be more accurate. Okay. And I'm just seeing from top view. Now it is going for a final finishing pass. You see the green color. Yeah, the floor also getting cleaned. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I'll just quiet. And now we are going to see how to generate that, post that code. If you go to machine, there is a generate option, or you select, just click in the toolpath, post the selected operations G1, which by pressing that it will be appears. And I will just select the output file description. Yeah, it sounds good. And select done. It will ask where the NC file to be saved. I will just go to where my file location is. Okay, I'm just using this to select my NC, and it will run the code, Mastercam code export. It takes some time because all the operation codes will be automatically generated, so that's what. So this is my code for in this, which I have told, or this is the program number which I have given in that Mastercam, and these are the commands, and it is my Mastercam file location, and it is my NC file location, which material, and what are the tools. Tool 1 is a face mill 63 mm, and tool 2 is 24 mm insert type cutter, and this is my opening program first line N10, and the what is the raw material, and what is the files original imported file, which it is file location will be given here. And what is this? It is a roughing phase, and it is a finishing phase, and it is an inner profile roughing. So which are the commands I have given in that operation, it will be inputted in this inner profile finishing. It around goes to 5220. You mean that 522 lines because it is running, it is in the program line is incremented from 101, sorry, 10 10 10, which we have given in that. Okay, and that's it. Close.